Have you ever feared being replaced by AI? Well, I definitely have. And to be fair, for the last 3 years, this has been my biggest concern. How can you build a thriving and sustainable business in a world where AI is taking everything over? Well, I asked myself that exact question, and I think over the last years, I've come to very key conclusions. And in today's video, I want to tell you the three things you need to master if you want to personally thrive as an individual and as a business. Now, my name is leofery. I'm a two-time school game winner, have helped hundreds of people master those three things I'm about to teach you, and more importantly, have been able to thrive as a business in a time where AI is taking everything over. So, if you want to thrive, here are the things you need. So the first thing you have to understand is that AI will take over a lot of the things, right? And the most important thing is it's going to take over a lot of the hard work. Back in the day, it's the same thing in the agriculture age, right? Back then, people had to work on the fields, but then came tractors, then came systems and tools that made the job so much easier. So now farmers were not really on the fields anymore. They were more running a logistic business, to be fair, right? So the way things are going to work out and the way things always have in the past as well will change. And it doesn't mean that you're going to get replaced, but the things that will make you thrive are not the same thing as back then. Right? Back then, it was having as many employees working on your fields to collect as many beans or whatever as possible. But back then, at the time of the Industrial Revolution, where engines come into place, you didn't need employees anymore. So if you were still with the mindset and with the skill set of you finding people and hiring a bunch of people to work on your fields while your neighbor was already using tractors and was doing 10 times the work at the 10th of the price, well, of course, you would be left behind. So, what is the first thing you need to master if you want to thrive during the AI age? Humans relation. Let me explain this point. You have to understand that AI is already everywhere and will be everywhere a few years from now, even more, right? There are so many AI generated content coming up, right? You can create ads with AI. AI is already taking over the AI space, the ad space, right? Like, why should you pay a design agency if you can just ask GPT to make you an image, right? But not only there, the same thing with fake bots, content everywhere. And it's going to get even more important. Now, here's the important thing you have to understand. We are social human beings, meaning we need to speak to other human beings, right? I can't spend all my day speaking to a camera. I need to speak and be with other human beings. So if you master the art of humans relations, you will be able to build connections. You will build your network, which will allow you to do things in this world. It has always, by the way, been that way. The people with good soft skills always manage to get ahead, right? To give you an example, there are going to be business models or businesses that are going to thrive not because they have an amazing product, but just because they have an extremely good customer support. Because when a customer buys, they send them a letter. They actually give their customers personal attention, human attention. So you could say it's the opposite. Going the opposite has always been a very good option for a lot of people to thrive, because everyone is competing for the same thing. Everyone is building AI bots, but who here is learning sales, right? And that's exactly what you need to be doing. Who here is investing time into responding to customers? We're trying to automate it. I work with so many agencies, helping them get more clients. But for example, they sell agents for receptionists to automatically take calls and book appointments, for dentists, for spas, for everything. You're not going to even be speaking to a human anymore a few years from now when you call a spa or you call a dentist. But we want to speak to human beings. So the people who spend time and effort in human relationships, and more importantly, run businesses about human relationships, will make more money. To give an example, businesses around love, people, businesses around social activities, a bar, a coffee, those businesses will not only stick, but will even more thrive. Because right now, we all do trust social media, right? But now what happens if there's a fake image of Donald Trump going around, him abusing a girl or whatever, him meeting with some not good people, right? Let's put it like that. And everyone believes it. And then it turns out it's fake. What are you going to trust what you see on social media? You can already not differentiate between what is an AI generated image and what is not. So, how do you want people to trust what they see online? They won't. And so, if you can show people that you are a real human being, not only through a camera like this video, but more importantly in the future, in person, show that you're a human being, it will make you more money. Because people want to be with humans. People want to be with people. And one more thing, it's humans who have money. As long as it's not AI taking decisions for the human, for the personal, for the business, it's the person who has the money and the person who has the decision what to do with that money. So it's the humans you have to convince, not AI, right? The moment that changes, we'll play a different game, right? So we just hope that people are not going to be too stupid and give 100% of their money and decision-making power to AI, which seems that we're going exactly in that direction. So first thing, human relationships. If you run, for example, an e-commerce store, how can you make it more personalized, right? Personalized attention, right? How can you increase the relationship you have with your clients? If you run a coaching business, how can you make sure that you also care about the personal life, right? If you run an agency, the same thing, weekly coaching calls, weekly meetups, right? Where for 15 minutes you just give them a call, you ask them how their life is going, how everything's going, right? Next one, intersubjective communication. Extremely important. You have to understand that it is so crucial that you master those skills, not only of human relationship, but intersubjective communication. What does it even mean? It means that you're capable of getting what you want from other people, as well as basically being able to communicate with anyone and anything, right? So that you can speak with a billionaire, you can speak with a millionaire, you can speak with a brokey, you can speak from someone from a different religion. It does not matter. You have to master intersubjective communication in this age, which is even more crucial because it all comes back to one point, that you understand that you have to work with human beings, right? And honestly, I'm not the technical guy. I'm really not technical. I'm the soft skill guy, right? But those soft skills are the things that are going to make me more money than most people, because hard skills, right, like technical skills, are going to be taken over by AI. I hope you understand that. And I hope you see the value in what I'm telling you right now. And why do I know that? It's because I've asked myself the exact question for 3 consecutive years. For 3 years, I'm like, how can I build a business that's not going to be replaced by AI? And lucky me, I'm good at speaking. And I spend a lot of times getting really good at sales, right? So, and that's actually our last point, sales. Not only do you need to build relationships, not only do you need to be good at communication, you need to be good at selling. The reason why you need to be good at selling is because you need to be able to get what you want from who you want. And that's sales. No matter if you run an AI business, no matter if you use AI for your business, you still need to get customers. And the way you get customers is by selling. So it doesn't matter if you have AI agents. What I'm saying is, you can't hide away from the world and from the people being isolated. I think it's every third child in America has no friends. Every third child in America has no friends and is isolated and wants friends. And the thing you have to understand with that is it's only going to get worse. So you have to care about human relationships, right? So the word here is care, right? About humans. If you don't care about humans and you only care about your own fucking money, you're not going to get very far. You have to be able to communicate, and sales, get what you want. I always get what I want, right? Is it in a restaurant? Is it a reservation? Is it an airplane upgrade? I get what I want because firstly, I just ask for it. And secondly, I know not only how to manipulate people, but in a good way, right? So I don't harm anyone. I just get what I can, right? I hope you understand that these three things, right? If you want to summarize those three things, my beautiful drawing, are soft skills. And what is so crucial about soft skills is that those soft skills can't be taken away by AI. I'll write down. Can't be taken by AI. So you need to spend time and invest money, time, effort, and whatever it takes to increase your soft skills abilities, right? Getting good at speaking. How many people do I speak to? How many people have you met that when you listen to them, you feel like you listen to a dead man, a dead voice with no soul? That's not gonna make money. Because in the end, AI or not, and that's what I'm saying, it doesn't matter AI time or not. The people who have been able to speak are the people who have gotten power. What does Trump is president? He knows how to speak. He is extremely good in those things. How much more powerful would Elon be if he would be amazing at speaking? Right? Think about that. Trump's only power is in his ability to speak. He wasn't a great businessman, he was just great at speaking. Elon is a really good businessman, but he is shit at speaking. And when you compare both, they seem to be at the same height. And probably now they make even the same amount of money. Now the difference is Trump didn't work 24 hours a day, or even 25. That's the difference. So you need to master soft skills, and especially those three ones: human relations, intersubjective communication, and sales. You need to learn how to work with people, right? Now there's three things I want to recommend you, right? First, book is Laws of Human Nature. Long book, exhausting, but pay attention. Very good book. Next one is How to Win Friends and Influence People. And a really good book, which is a bit out of the scope, but will make you understand a whole lot about this world, which is Homo sapien. I just checked the exact name of that book. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. Right, this is the book. Really, really good book. Get good, right? And the most important thing is you gotta practice, and you gotta be in an environment where you can practice and get feedback, right? I teach my students how to get really good at sales. It is absolutely crucial to any kind of business, and there is no limit to it, right? Getting good at speaking and speaking in front of audiences, right? Think about it. Content, you need content today. And if you are not able of speaking properly, your likelihood of success, like I said, compare Trump with other people, right? So read those books if you want to get better at understanding human beings, right? Because you basically have to understand those three things, master those three things, and if you want help with sales, you will find something that I can help you with. right? So I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. And don't fear AI, just make sure that you learn and master soft skills. Adeo.